right, so now we're going to kind of demonstrate band traction. This will help for any athlete or patient who is struggling with, hip flexion, extension, and all that kind of stuff. So we have Angie here. We're going to demonstrate first hip flexion band traction. So Angie, if you can kind of go in a half kneeling position, almost like you're doing a Will's Greatest Stretch here. And we're going to have our hands down on the floor. So the band traction is going to pull the hip back. With traction, you want to kind of separate the synovial joint so we can kind of get some synovial fluid going to help with the traction and get better range of motion. So here, what I like to do is coach the athlete to kind of lean forward just a little bit, feel that glute contract, and then she's going to relax the glute and then translate her body or torso forward so the band can track back on her hip. You can do however many iterations you want with that one. So this one's coming straight back. Now we're going to demonstrate one where Angie's facing this wall here. So now the band's pulling out, right? So same exact thing. The way I like to coach this is, again, have the athlete kind of contract their glutes a little bit. And then after a couple seconds of contraction, now she's going to relax and then allow the band to pull her leg this way towards the rack while she's now translating her torso diagonally. Good. Another variation, I like to do standing, kind of in a sumo position. So again, still the band's on the hip crease, as high as it can be. So now, Angie, we're going to try to put our hands on the floor, kind of walk forward so you can feel the band want to pull you back towards the rack. And again, as she's kind of in this position, she's going to contract her whole body, kind of make it rigid, right? And again, after a couple seconds, she's going to relax, let the band pull her back, and try to let her torso come forward. Good. So the last one now is going to be facing the rack. And now that leg with the band is going to go behind her. And same exact thing. In this position, I'll have the athlete contract the glute on the right side, hold that for a couple seconds, and relax as she translates her hips forward. So with all this band traction, again, we're trying to elicit change in range of motion. Hopefully over time that compounds and gets her in that range of motion as she strengthens her hip complex.